Elite Cameraman's analysis of episode 55. Now listen, real quick before we start this reaction, I want to give a little side note from my own analysis video that I just dropped. A lot of people were saying that TV people are entertainment. They're entertainment. And a lot of them are playing neutral, so they're just literally picking and choosing sides depending on what they want to happen, because somebody said that the show must go on back in a former episode. So maybe they're playing both sides, but that's still betraying cameraman if you ask me. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see and find out. But regardless, let's get into this little analysis by Elite Cameraman. Let's go. Whoa, I just skipped straight to the end. What's going on?
Hello, everyone. Elite Cameraman here. Episode 55 of Skibidi Toilet was just released, and we have so many things to talk about.
Let's get it.
There might be many things you didn't catch in this episode because of the many things that were happening at once.
Yeah.
So buckle up.
I'm buckled.
I'll show you all the secrets and Easter eggs in episode 55 that you might have missed or didn't notice.
Please do.
Did you catch where the secret agent was in this episode?
I did.
We'll talk about everything in this episode, including the secret agent watching over the Plunger cameraman's movements, the new giant skull.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. They were saying that he's specifically looking at the Plunger cameraman. Why? I don't know.
Skibidi Toilet that was in today's episode, and how this new technology could affect the war in the coming episodes. Anyways, watch the video until the end so that you don't miss any interesting secrets. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these analysis videos. Here we go. We start the episode seeing the Plunger cameraman on top of a dead Skibidi toilet pile that most likely the Plunger cameraman handled all himself. And I don't know if it's just me, but in the first second of the video, he looks like he is having some deep thoughts maybe about the war, or reflecting up on himself because he is killing so many entities without any mercy. Or maybe he is just tired of the war, and he just wants to go back to normal. He rose to the top too fast when you think about it. It really must be tiring to handle all the expectations for him at this point. Right?
Yeah, that's such an astute observation. Why are you thinking like this? What's wrong with you? But yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that dude is, he's literally sitting there like, man, long day. Like, that's really all it could be. But I mean, if that's how Elite Cameraman feels, I mean,
after this moment, we see that we are in a ruin.
See, he hit the thumbs up. He said, man, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's tired. Clearly, he's just like, there's a lot going on in his head and his camera.
City.
And his software.
You might think that we are in the
motherboard.
Same desert-like ruined city from episode 47. But in this episode, the creator of the series didn't include any maps in the description section. But if we go to episode 47's description and check the map there, we can clearly see that this is a different place. Unless the creator of the series wants us to think that it's the same place as episode 47. If you do ask me, it would make more sense that this is the same place from episode 47, because as you know, the new upgraded electromagnetic parasite disabler tank is made to cure the infected Titan speakerman,
so that's why they over there.
Where he was running away to in episode 47.
Yep.
He was most likely trying to get to the Skibidi toilet headquarters, and it's most likely close to this ruined, deserted city. This would also explain why there are so many different upgraded Skibidi toilets that we haven't seen before in the same place. We might even get to see more and more new weird Skibidi toilets in the coming episodes because of how close we are to their base. But before we talk about the Skibidi toilets in today's episode, let's talk about the fact that the secret agent is back yet again. As you know, I talked about my theory on the secret agent and how he is watching over Plunger cameraman's movements in my other videos, and this episode further confirms my theory. Last time we saw the secret agent was in episode 52 on top of the roof, watching over Plunger cameraman yet again. I don't really know the reason behind this, but my guess is that since the Plunger cameraman is unique and different compared to other cameraman, maybe he is curious as to why that is, or he is just there to watch their movements and attack at the right time. What do you think?
So we're confirming that the agent is a bad guy? Like, that's Lot? I don't know yet. I don't know about him yet. I just think he's a surveyor. Because if he's a bad guy, so is the TV people.
Do you think the secret agent is an enemy or an ally? Personally, I think that he is an enemy and will become one of the main villains later on in the series. Also, if you have seen my video about the secret agent, I talked about him most likely having some teleporting tech that allows him to go wherever he wants, whenever he wants, because he is so fast when it comes to movement.
That makes sense.
This would explain why no one in the Skibidi universe hasn't noticed him yet. I really do wonder when he is actually going to start showing up more. Oh, before we continue on to the newly upgraded Skibidi bathtub, let's not forget to mention the simp cameraman with the brown coat from episode 54. He truly is a hero taking on this mission to impress his one and only true love, the TV woman.
Or maybe he's literally a top agent for real. It just happens to be a simp on top of that.
He better wins the whole war for her sake. Today's episode was a little hectic when it came to Skibidi toilets. First of all, we can see that large cameramen have changed their stun batons and started dual-wielding the stun guns. We again see the stun guns in use when the rocket launcher helicopter Skibidi toilets come and shoot rockets at the electromagnetic parasite disabler tank. But from what we can see, rockets are useless against the tank now, and it's heavily protected. Also, even though I thought the circular shapes on the back were rocket boosts, it looks like they are some sort of fuel to most likely fuel the parasite disabler beam. Right after this, we get to see a new, upgraded version of the Skibidi bathtub from episode 41. As you know, they most likely died in episode 41, and this is a completely new version of the Skibidi bathtub. Now they have 5 rocket launchers and 2 jetpacks to be able to fly easily. But
I don't even get the point of it. It's just a bigger target. Like, they're trash, regardless. Like, they have no purpose. Every time they show up, they get dropped off.
Their faces change from angry to scared instantly after the arrival of the Titan cameraman, and it doesn't last long before they are dead. We see the Titan cameraman use his blaster on his left hand to kill the one in the middle and punch the one on the right side and just throw them into a building to explode them afterwards. Is it just me, or was Titan cameraman more violent and mad in this episode? It feels like something happened between episode 53, and now that got him so mad. Even though Titan cameraman never had mercy against Skibidi toilets, I feel like this episode he was going a little too hard. Anyways, after he kills the Skibidi...
I think it's just a protection. When it comes to protecting his people, y'all gotta remember, and I think a lot of people are forgetting this, bro. When it came to the war, Titan cameraman wasn't there for a lot of it. He wasn't there. He missed a lot. It's the same way we were talking about how the speaker man is probably really sad, and when he comes back, he's gonna have a vengeance. That's the vengeance that upgraded cameraman is coming with, bro. Upgraded Titan cameraman. He coming with that vengeance, bro. I don't think he's just mad. I think he's just like, I'm here now, bro. What's up? Pull up. Like, he's here.
Bathtub, we see the new
Man, you see him leading the army, waving people, encouraging, like, let's go, move forward. We on that. We on that. Like, why would he not be? You feel me? Like, bro has been sitting out almost half of the series. It's time. He's here. Why would he not want to fight? Also, well, I'm gonna just wait till we get to that part of the episode before I give those thoughts.
UFO-looking toilet that can go to super speeds, just like the glitch toilet again, and he is killing the cameraman helicopters, and Titan cameraman goes to deal with him. But they
need a rear guard, bro. They need a rear guard. I don't know if Plunger cameraman was tired or not, but...
Sadly, a distraction, because what's to come was even worse. I'm 100% sure that this was planned out by the Skibidi toilets, and it honestly surprised me. The following seconds are devastating moments for the cameraman. A new Skibidi toilet is introduced, and it's a giant skull Skibidi toilet. The cameramen try and use their stun guns at the same time, but it has no effect because this Skibidi toilet is already dead. Why would he get stunned? This Skibidi toilet most likely is one of the Skibidi toilets that were burned down by Titan cameramen's newly upgraded core, either in episode 50 or 51. The scientist Skibidi toilet somehow found a way to resurrect or use dead Skibidi toilets and bring them back to life, if you can call this life, that is. This new technology that they discovered could turn the tides back and give the Skibidi a huge advantage. Imagine if they use this technology that can resurrect and animate the dead Skibidi toilets all the time. The Alliance would need to kill them not just once, but twice every single time.
Not true. Because the only reason why he was brought back is because he didn't flush them. It's that simple. All he had to do was flush them. Burn them, flush them. He didn't flush them, so now this is what happens. I think that's literally it. I don't think it's going to be that major of an issue unless they're literally not going to flush any of them anymore.
Technically doubling the Skibidi toilet's army size. It's not just that, but the giant skull Skibidi toilet was also very powerful from what we can gather. We see the giant skull Skibidi toilet puking some sort of acid that melts down the new upgraded parasite disabler tank and killing the cameramen that were near the acid instantly. The distraction from the Skibidi toilets worked so well for their side, and they got to destroy the parasite disabler, but this doesn't mean that the giant skull Skibidi toilet can get away with this. Seconds later, we see the Titan cameraman come kicking in and breaking the giant skull Skibidi toilet's helmet and blowing his head up with his beam gun on his left arm. But after shooting the skull toilet, some acid gets on it, and he needs to get rid of it. What does he do? He literally grabs it and throws it onto the skull Skibidi toilets that's on the ground. When the POV looks down, we can't see the giant skull anymore, which most likely implies that it's burnt to its ashes at this point. But the thing is, the Skibidi toilets already won this battle, destroying the parasite disabler. We already saw that the Titan cameraman was enraged in this episode, and I wonder what's going to happen after this point. As you know, Titan cameraman always gave a thumbs up before, but in this episode he didn't even give a thumbs up. The Skibidi toilets are most likely going to see the bad side of the Titan cameraman in the next episode. I'm actually very hyped about it. What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the Plunger cameraman.
That Titan cameraman giving me goosebumps, because honestly, I feel it. Not only did you go to war with my people and destroy my people, now I'm back. You think you can play with me like I'm one of them? Yeah, he's finna come with a vengeance, bro. And I honestly think it's gonna get to a point where we just gonna have to forget about Titan Speaker Man and kill him. I think that's the reason, bro. Nobody's trying to kill him. Everybody's trying to forget, bro. If the Speaker Men are extinct, they gotta kill this man, bro. They gotta destroy him, because he's just causing more problems than saving him is good for. You know, we're wasting resources, time, efforts, bro. It's gonna come to a certain point where we just say, hey, we gonna have to apprehend this guy and do him bad. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out my boy Lee Cameraman. Peace out.